What's going on, guys? Scoop P here again with another video, and today we're just letting you know that I'm going to do Amazon Flex again. So this is part 2 to my video. As you recall, in my last video I did a $72 one for a 4-hour shift, or $75, something like that, for a 4-hour shift, and I only got one package and got delivered right by my house. So we're going to see how today's delivery goes. I signed up for a 3-hour shift. It's about $60, so about $20 an hour. I see how many packages I get, and how it goes today. So hopefully it don't send us too far, and hopefully it doesn't get really dark on me. That is going to be the big thing, because right now we're in Georgia. We're in suburbs of Atlanta, and it gets really dark around 5:30, and my shift starts at 5:15. So I'm going to try to get there a little early and try to do those far out ones first. Hopefully you don't get none of those super country houses that's really scary and really dark. But I got my orange vest and I scream out Amazon every time I go anyway. So let's see how today's goes, guys. All right, guys, I'm back again a couple days later after I actually did my Amazon Flex delivery. Just to give you an update on what happened with that 3-hour shift for about $60, as I mentioned before. Basically, I got around 24 packages, around 20 or 19 deliveries. So a couple deliveries had 2 packages each, and that was great. When I was able to do that, that saves a ton of time when you're able to not just have one package per delivery. I'm gonna give you some updates on it. It actually took me around 3 hours and 40 minutes to complete it. It's a lot going on, guys. A lot of apartments. That's the thing that slows you down when there's apartments, and especially when there's apartments that have the gate code, and you have to sneak in or to call the person and they don't have the gate code on the instructions to get into the apartment. That's the part that really throws you off. So that took the majority of my time getting in the gate codes. And another crazy thing that really happened was I had a locker, Amazon locker, at an apartment. So the directions took me to the apartment, but it didn't have where the locker was actually at. And so I stopped. It was getting dark, cold outside. It's December. And I called support, and they was like, yeah, you need to just submit a ticket and just tell them that they're having the wrong address or wrong locker. And I was riding around this crazy, super big apartment, like super big. And the crazy thing about this delivery, guys, is that I had another delivery in the same apartment, but I actually delivered it to the guy's door. So this person said, don't deliver it to the door, deliver it to the locker. And I can completely understand that, because it's Christmas time, people are stealing packages, so they probably didn't want their package stolen. So that makes total sense to me. But anyways, getting back to the locker thing, took me so long, and I was like, I'm about to give up, but I want to get my money, and it's like in the middle of my delivery, so I can't come back. It's taking me a long time to get there. I'm in a totally different city. So I rode around, and it kept giving me some crazy instructions about the clubhouse, or not even the clubhouse, the business center. So rode down to the clubhouse, and I looked over to the right, found the locker, put in the code, open the locker, put in all the information. It pops open. You put in all the box, it gives you the exactly size box that you ordered. Put it in there, close it, and you scan it on the app, and that was it. So that probably took a long time. I had to stop a couple times, the apartments, and it just took forever. So and I was like, is it really worth this $60? So that's the thing I'm kind of getting into now. And as I'm on my journey to gain $10,000 this year, I'm doing what I can, and that was $60 towards my $10,000. But it was pretty good. I put in a request to get a payment adjustment, because it took me longer than 3 hours because of all these apartment stops. And I had to actually talk to somebody, and they called their phone and let me into the apartment. And so it wasn't bad. I got there around 5 for my 5:15 shift, and I ended around 8:45. So it took me a little bit longer. I didn't get home to almost 10, because it's almost 40 minutes away from my house, because they send you all over, and I'm in the Atlanta area. So, and I did the Lawrenceville location one, and it sent me to Alpharetta, Roswell location, and that wasn't too bad. It didn't send me super far up or super down. And I don't really do too many of the Atlanta ones anymore, because those have a lot of ones downtown, and businesses are not open. It's hard to find, a lot of traffic, and now it's starting to get dark. So that's the kind of downside right now that I'm running into. But anyway, that is just an update on how my story went with Amazon Flex. Another one that I did. Just want to give you guys just another update on how's it working. It's not bad. I wish I can actually show you the boxes and stuff. Next time I do want to try to do another video, show you some of the boxes, how they look, what kind of car I have, how they fit in the car, what time you have. You really have a lot of time to yourself that you can just talk to people. So I was on the phone talking to people, listen to music, podcasts, and heater on, just having a good time. So it's not really hard work. It just takes time, and the apartments is really frustrating. And the houses are really great. when you have houses that's really close to the road, kind of like how my house is, it's not too far from the road, and you drop it off. But in Georgia, and then you get out of the Atlanta area and get some of these rural places, the houses are really far, and it's really dark, and it can be really scary with these gun laws and different things. So I finally was able to get an orange vest so people can really know that I'm Amazon. And I always yell it out anyway, like Amazon, not trying to get shot in these streets, guys, as you know. But yeah, that is my update. Made $60. They deposited in your account like 2 days later, and this came around Christmas, so it took about 3 or 4 days because the Christmas was on that Friday. So payments are really fast. They submit it right to your account, have no problem, and I think I'm done for the month. I was trying to do they had a special going on, a promotion. If you can do 20 hours, you get an extra $100. But I'm also working on something else, and that'll be in another video, guys, that I'm working on towards my 10,000. So I'm working on that project right now, and that's going to bring in way more than even doing Amazon for way less work as well. So that will be in a future video, so stay tuned. If you like these type of videos, or like to hear my story, or seeing how I'm going to get $10,000 in 2021 in secondary income besides my main job, follow along, subscribe, like, comment. Let's get a conversation in. How do you make money? How are you going to make some money? And I think that's the thing what we're looking into for 2021 is secondary income, not just our main income that I have, because I make pretty good at my main job, but I also like to have secondary income if I don't have to spend that money, and I can spend this money on anything I want, or just stocks or investments, or just what I want to do with it, right, is to have money saved up. But that is my goal, 10,000 in 2021, and I have an entire video out for that. But thank you guys, and see you in the next one.